Welcome back to Dad's DeFi Space. I apologize. We had some technical issues during the stream. Look at, hold on one second. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin and Ethereum, a couple altcoin charts, and then I want to just take a quick look at our Moonwell protocol portfolio and Camino Finance. I have a few things I wanted to talk about. We're also going to take a look at the news. Coinbase was hacked. It doesn't sound good. Some reports are coming out that they've known this since January, and some of us out there, they got our driver's licenses, they got our addresses, they got our phone numbers. Expect some social engineering attacks. Never click links or answer phone calls, emails if you don't know who it may be, where it's coming from. In just a minute. What I would like to do first is we're going to need to take a look at hold on one second. We're going to take a look at a couple other charts. But remember, before we begin, please like and subscribe, ping that notification bell, and check out our links below, especially Dad's DeFi Space. If free articles, free education, consider joining Dad's DeFi Space group. I do a lot of talking concerning my liquidity pools, lending positions, charting, market updates, and just general plays. If you're interested, you consider as we grow our channel and our space. But let's take a look at the others chart. This is the one that messed up before we stopped the stream. The others chart is all your cryptocurrencies minus the top 10. And as you can see, we have been on a massive downtrend since December of 2024. We've been bouncing around for a while ago in the range of 386 billion and 224 billion. By the way, we are not looking at price right now. We are looking at the others market cap. I am not going to truly be bullish again until we break back above this $224 billion area. And I think we actually will hit all-time. Now, right now, we are below our lower range. We're sitting at around 257 billion. This chart is still looking kind of weak, but it has shown some strength in the last little bit. As you can see here, that's a very sloppy line. Let me remove that. Right here, from the bottom of the range, we're above the top, right? So as long as we maintain this trend line, that's awesome. Now, if we break back below this trend line, we could easily revisit the bottom range, which around 180 to 190 billion dollars. If that happens, our altcoins are going to bleed more, and we should be thinking and positioning for that. Also, at the same time, it could go up. Now, finally, I wanted to take a look before we got into a couple altcoin charts of Ethereum, Bitcoin, real quick. This is an excellent chart to follow to kind of get an idea. Hey, are we getting ready to have altcoin season? This chart should tell you not yet, but this is really cool. See this right here? We're getting closer and closer to, which would be, hold on one second. About 0.022, and that's kind of what I'm eyeing for right now. I'm going to see if we maintain this. We did not get back above the bull market support band, so Ethereum showed some strength over the last few days, but it's starting to show some weakness again right there. And if I take the average true range out, because we were looking at some ranges earlier today, hold on. No, the computer's running so slow today. And I apologize. And if I have to redo this, I will. But my son is blasting the tunes in the other room. You probably can't hear it from our music, but I'm hearing some Grateful Dead in the background. I'm okay with that, but I want to make sure it's not affecting my audio. All right, so enough about Ethereum and Bitcoin. Let's look at some altcoin charts, and I want to talk about some of my good as far as like fib retracement tool. The 0.38 is very important. It tends to act as resistance and support. We've resisted and we're heading back down to this $1.53 level. Hopefully we maintain this as support, but if we break below, who knows where we'll go down here. So carefully watching virtuals, and if we get back down in this lower part, kind of like around the red line region, I will be buying some virtuals protocol, but that's just me. So what I would like to look at, even that's 92%. So we've done very good on our virtuals. We are lending a little bit on Moonwell. We'll look at that in a minute. Borrowing some USDC, and we're also farming a position as DEX on the Base ecosystem. I think this one is an excellent beta play on the Base network, along with some of the AI agents. I'm not playing in a lot of meme coins right now, but maybe later, we'll see. Now, this chart, the Aerodrome chart, is actually now looking relatively weak. We kind of touched and went above the 70. Hopefully, eventually, I think it's going to end up surpassing my Solana. We are breaking down here on the daily chart. We got as high as $4.30. Breaking down now, it's sitting at right around $3.77. And as wick as low, nice little profit. I probably should have kept it going, but we decided to keep it just running within Ethereum and Solana. Now, if you're interested in hedging or trading like I do at times, consider using our link for weeks. $30,000 of USDT bonuses, lots of rewards. We do use weeks along with many other exchanges. Don't keep too much money on exchanges. Do your trades, take it off, put it in cold storage. Let's play this game safe. Let's play this game correctly. Now, before I get into anything else, if there are no questions, what I would like to do is take a look not just at to most of the public that a hacker has bribed overseas customer support staff. And I didn't even know that Coinbase had customer support staff, but bribe support staff to get customer data. It's nuts. And we're just now finding out about it. I don't like the wait. Now, this information, no account as far as has to do with its just now inclusion. Channel, use our link below. And then on top of that, I wanted to channel, use our link below. And then on top of that, I wanted to show this, right? We believe that if there's an Eric Trump meme coin that anyone in the Trump organization is involved with, it's probably going to slowly make its way to zero. It might not be a rug pull, but it would not surprise me if this one is a slow rug pull. Something to think about because, anyway, just not a super big fan of that. And then be sure, right? And I wanted to do this before we get into Camino and Moonwell. If you take a look at our private group, I just wanted to give you kind of a little overview of some of the things you can find in there. This is one of my positions from not too long ago. It was Bitcoin, Solana on Orca. I like to highlight positions that I'm interested in, levels for positioning and just market analysis. This was a really interesting one that you can look into, but it's a looping / restaking strategy on Solana where we can earn quite a. Now Camino Finance is a lending protocol on the Solana network. Camino Finance. Hold on one second. I don't know why that's picking up so funny. That's crazy. All right. I don't know why that's picking up so funny. That's crazy. All right. I apologize. That was a microphone thing. One allows us to borrow different assets on Solana, lend different assets on Solana. They have some yield exposure that you can do. These are looping strategies right here that you can do on JLP, Solana, some meme coins, GDOSO, et cetera, et cetera. You can long and short the market. These are through one-click leverage strategies right here. I do not use these that much, but I wanted to make you aware of them. And then just recently, they have a swap feature. Now, I think this is awesome. It works very much like Jupiter. It's a DEX aggregator. And now I can swap just right in Camino, which is excellent. I love that. Now, I do wish to show you a little bit of my Camino position real quick, and then we'll look at Moonwell before we get off the stream. Now, right now, we are connecting my Solana wallet. And hold on, I got to go into a new account. Gosh, the computer is running terrible.